Hello, hello, hello. It's that time again for some more 2 Point Campus. So, I am still working on 2 Point University. I am getting a little bit closer to that second star. The main holdup is the clubs. So, let's get back into it and see if we can get the second star in this video. Alright, so continuing on, I'm going to be entering year 7. I have worked a bit more on the attractiveness of the campus and some of the outside stuff. So I'll give a little bit of a breakdown once it loads, as usual. Excuse me. So I currently have 25 unused course points, but in order to get to the next level I need 55, so I have a ways to go. Okay, so this was the initial building. I've added a few more trees, I've added a few things up here. I put a little bit more of open space here, so I can probably add like kind of an arcade or something here when I get to it. I have added in more training rooms, so we have 2 training rooms here, all set to be upgraded. I put in the marketing department and I set it so that it is potentially 3 assistants working in there, and they're going to be repeating the marketing campaign every 4 months. So it's 5,000 for that, so it looks like there's not a lot that I really need to do for that. I added the $50,000 grand fountain. I put in the statue, I put in some trees, some more benches. I put in a couple more club things around. And we just have to hope that we get up there and get everything done. So, looks like the student lounge is at capacity, so I have one there. I have the student union over here, and I have another student lounge here. Both are at capacity. What I could do probably for years, the summer of year 7, is maybe extend this out and then expand the student lounge. This one's going to be easy because I can easily extend it down without having to move any roads. So let's just, 3 squares should be good? Yeah, I think that's more than enough. And then I'll just improve the size of the student lounge, see if it improves the room capacity. So it's at 9 right now. Let's see if expanding the room really does much. Okay, so what is it that is the problem here? Oh, a bunch of tags and stuff. So let's move those over to the back. Let's actually move this right here. Maybe not. So let's put that right here. That's our milkshake machine. And then the last 2 posters here. Okay, so it was at 9 before. Now the capacity is 13, so it doesn't seem to improve that much, just extending it. So I might eventually add a few more items into this room. But let's get the next year started because we need to get those clubs up and we need to get the campus grade up. So this could potentially be a 2-year course, we'll see. But we'll just kind of see how the club leveling up goes. Oh, and I put some hot tubs and some barns around. And like I said, more trees. So all the students are coming in. Let's do a quick check and just make sure that all the teachers are set to be learning something, as well as these guys too. So let's get library management up. Let's get that up to 4. So we have 1 marketer. Oh no, we have 2 marketers. So let's start the training for them. Now we have 6 of the actually 9 of the training ones. So even if we set it so that we're constantly pumping out training, we are probably going to have plenty of them unused. So we have maintenance up to level 5, that's what I'm aiming for. And then we will get aerodynamics for this guy. And aerodynamics as well. So 6 is a pretty good one to go with. Let's get maintenance up a bit higher, and then aerodynamics. And that takes care of the training for basically everybody. So the janitors will most likely go into the training first, and they're just going to work on that. So yeah, I'm also going to get the inspiration for any teachers that need it. But I think this course is going quite well so far. So the average grade right now is a B. Let's quickly check and see what our lowest grade students are. It's going to show all the 1 years that don't currently have a grade, so that's 40. So let's make sure all the Ds are going to be going for a little bit of tutoring. Yeah, just the Ds, I think. And then if there's any that come out with an F, then I'll kind of send them in, and I don't want to occupy too much of the space. So just the Ds right now. And they want accounting sheep, so we can put that in. Now I'm going to be putting more to the club item, putting more of the club items outside, just so that it gets them going outside a little bit more. So let's put the other counting sheep, I think, right here. Let's line it up with the middle there. That looks about centered. There we go. Okay, so counting sheep is in. And I'm guessing they want some parties, so we're just going to reject the parties for the time being. Reject the student lounge. We will set up the horror film, and let's schedule that for October is a good time. Repeat every year. Booked in. Now, is there anything that still needs to be upgraded? I think it's just the training centers for the moment. Oh, and they are upgrading the green screen, but it looks like the green screen is not really used for the marketing, so yeah, it says 0 applicants gained, but they're not really working on the marketing right now anyway. All right, so monthly profit 115,000. Let's see, do we need any? So 151. So let's repay the big loan, and we just have the $100,000 one out now. We can deal with that. It's not too big of a deal. So yeah, 3 training centers there, 3 here, and then 3 more here. So as far as training goes, we are definitely going to get up pretty high. And at the end of September, we'll see just where our students lie. And yep, Student Hub is up, or Science Hub is upgraded. The VR platform is upgraded. Okay, what is your problem here, buddy? Okay, problem. Okay, so we need 30,000 to upgrade the green screen again. Okay, what is your issue? I don't know. Let's put you outside and maybe see. Okay, so you're just in the queue for getting trained. That's what it is. Okay, so September's over and it looks like we got a couple Fs already. How many? Ugh. These guys, honestly. I don't know what else I can do for you guys except just keep getting you trained. But I don't want you guys really bringing everything down because you're killing me here. But at least they're at 30 and not like 19 or something. So they are getting a bit better. I think the higher level teachers is helping. So Omnicure is leveled up, and is the one over here leveled up too? Yep. Alright, so the Omnicures are both done. And that janitor is going for some training. I also put some of the robot statues around. Alright, so Garth Bench has completed training in library management. Alright, that's good. I think we're going to wait a little while before trying to put anybody else into training, just because we have a lot going on. So let's focus more on this year. Alright, so one of the clubs hit level 5. Let's quickly see which one it was. So clubs, it was probably the Power Nap, so let's remove the Power Nap club. Alright, put one there, I put one here, and where was the other Power Nap club? Here. Okay, so that's 3. And I'm pretty... Oh, there we go, 4. Alright, so the Power Nap clubs are all gone, so now we just need to do 3 other clubs. The Power Walking, the Orb Club, and the Nature Club. So, only 4, only 5, and the Nature Club was... Or, that was the Nature Club. It's the Orb Club that is right up here. So let's do a quick copy, and it's already at level 3, so that's good. Alright, so trained 5 staff members. Monthly profit 125. We are definitely good as far as profit goes. We just need to keep getting that grade up. So at the end of this month, we'll see how many students still need to go for tutoring. Yeah, I think this course is going pretty well. It seems to be taking a little bit longer to get the stars, so it's definitely not a 5-year course. We're already in year 7 and we're still not at the second star yet. So, hey, they might as well close this one out with a bang. Alright, so we can get that training pod upgraded. We do have a request for shoe graze. What is shoe graze at? 40% happiness. It's 30 days. Alright, you guys can have 1 shoe graze. But let's see where our grades are. So, okay, we are just down to D's now, which is not too bad. Let's get you going to the right rooms and just finish off all the D's here. Okay, so alright, so they still are going for the tutoring, and once that's done, then hopefully our average grade will be a bit higher. But we've got to get that up to an A. So we're doing that by getting the teachers. So what is your problem here? School thought, feeling fine. Okay, you're just in the queue. Alright. Well then go to the freaking machine here, buddy. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Like, I think when the campus gets a little bit too big, then you start seeing some issues. So let's put the allotment just right here. And is there room for another one? Yes. So we have room for 2 allotments. Perfect. Pretty perfect. And the other items are the hugging tree. So the nature club, if they want an allotment, that must mean that the nature club is increasing in level, but so far it doesn't seem to be that high. So we have a 2, 2, and 3. Alright, so they're going to do another inspection, which I'm fine with. And, yep. Seems to be going a lot smoother now that I have quite a bit of money incoming. Did I repay all my loans? Nope, but now I did. I think I did. Yep, all 3 of the loans are repaid. So now money is just going to be pouring in, really. The computer room, 13% learning power. I could start adding a couple more items to this, which I will after... Actually, since the class is starting, let's quickly put a few more items that we don't have in here. So let's get in... So let's put in 3 of the computer consoles and 3 of the... So we have 3 supercomputer, 3 digital computers. Let's get in a couple other items. So there we go, digital monitor. And we'll put in 1 more of those. Let's move that over, just so that the monitors are next to each other. Okay, and we want 2 supercomputers and 2 digital ones. So let's put the digital ones over here, and the supercomputers right next to the actual the super consoles. So we have that done. Anything else that we need to add? So let's put in... We don't want the analog stuff at all, because I think that, especially for this course, it's really ineffective. So we have our photostat, oscillator. Let's put one of those in, even as a computer guy, I'm still not even sure what an oscillator really is for. I think that's before my time. Okay, so oscillator's in, that's in. Let's put in 2 monitors for the digital one, and I think that's enough. So the supercomputer would add another, 10% learning power. So let's put 1 more of those in. There we go. So our computer room is looking pretty darn fancy. Now we have another one over here. So let's make pretty similar changes because we do have the money. All right, so let's get rid of 2 of these and then move the digital consoles over. All right, and now let's do a quick little addition here. So 2 more supercomputer consoles and another one of the supercomputer servers. So there we go. And the supercomputer server adds 2% learning power, so that's going to be really good for this one. And another supercomputer, and let's put in a couple of the monitors, 2% learning power for each of those as well. And I probably should have put one on the other side, but oh well. So then 2 more monitors. Let's put those right here. And then we'll put in the oscillator and the photostat. So that completes the other computer room. And I think there is one more, but I don't know if they're even using that one. We'll see if anybody's even using it at the moment. I put the other computer room here, so yes they are. Alright, so before they get into it then, let's make the similar change here. That way they get the most out of their computer room, and that should help with their grades quite a bit. So let's put in the consoles and pick this up, move it over, add one more, and now let's put the digital monitors on the right side, so they're on the same side as the digital stuff, and let's put the super monitors on the other side. So super monitor can go here and here. And then can we afford another supercomputer? Yes, we can. All right, so our computer labs are quite up to date. Let's resume and just see how these guys do. So the building value is 1.4 million, and we spent a fair bit of money. So there is a little bit of a queue. Let's add one more supercomputer there for them then. So no queue for them anymore. Alright, so there is a queue for the supercomputer, but like, hey guys, there's one right next to it, so there shouldn't be. Okay, so I don't really see them leveling up much, but they are level 20, so these are the year 4 students. These are the ones that are going to be graduating. And are the other computer rooms in use yet? Nope, that one's not in use, and neither is this one. So we put a lot of effort into the computer rooms, and they're not even using them yet. So our gym is prestige level 9. And so we got the monthly profit, and January is done. So let's just quickly check and see where we are as far as grades. I did see 1F, so let's make sure that guy's going for tutoring. And then just quickly check on the D's. Because even though we haven't got the clubs up yet, we definitely want to get a lot closer to an A. So right now we're sitting at a C plus average, which is not great for year 7. But again, this is the toughest course, so money-wise, we are pretty good. What I could start doing is, trimming some of the fats. But let's first work on getting some of these guys up first. So we have our C students now going for tutoring, and let's get to the bottom of the orange. And that should help our average by quite a bit. So there we go. Okay, so the training pod can be upgraded. Let's do that since we have the money. And is this one set to be upgraded as well? Yep. So let's, since we're here, we might as well just make sure the teachers are all still going for more training. And how about the assistants we can hold off on, and the janitors seem to be in good order. Let's get this last one that's maintenance. These last ones that are not quite up there with maintenance. So they're good, and let's get you to have mechanics. I know mechanics isn't really that important at this time, but I want the aerodynamics to be in the last slot, just for uniformity. Alright, so we are at 2 of 5 clubs. Grades are going up, and yep, so not a lot left to do, just pretty much a waiting game at this point. Alright, and there's another little bookworm. We do have a request for a student lounge party. Yeah, you guys can have a student lounge party. There you go. So we have the classroom going here. So February to midway through March. That's good. And I just need to see the clubs go up. We're going to ignore the SU party for now. And they want a speed walking wheel. Alright, so it's 5,000 for that. We can actually afford a couple of those. So let's put one. Two can go here. And let's have it so that it's facing the road. Let's put the third one up here. And then can we get one put closer to this area? So let's put the other one. Where is the door? So yeah, let's put it right kind of lined up with the two benches there. And that's good for the speed wheels. Alright, so now you guys have that. There's currently no needs that are going unfulfilled. 62,000 is pretty good. Monthly income is, wow, 133. Very nice. Alright, so mechanic finished training, and let's see where our clubs are. So the clubs are the thing that are holding us back quite a bit. That and the grades, but power nap is at 6. So it's orb, speed walking, and nature club. So we just have to make sure that they're getting those up. So maybe if we put a little bit of effort into the prestiging of it. So orb, power walking, and nature. So we have 3 that are basically set to go. Alright, so we have some A's. We are now up to a B average, which is pretty good. The class is done. Let's see who needs some more tutoring. So we still have some D's. They haven't really gone for tutoring yet. At least not most of them. So come on. Yeah, it would be nice if you could see if there was like some proper indicator, but yep, so status. So all of them are going for tutoring. And yep, you need to go as well. Alright, so that takes care of that. Right now there's still nothing left to upgrade, so mechanics at this point is kind of wasted. But as long as I keep getting those teachers leveled up, then the grades are just going to steadily improve. So horror film, alright, we can set that up because that improves their energy. And what was the other one? Sci-fi film, that does learning rates, so yep, you can book that in as well. And the SU party we're just going to reject because happiness is fine. Okay, so School of Thought improved. Alright, so we have some people signing up for the speed walking, so we have 12 members now for that. And we are starting to see some people sign up a little bit more often now, so that's good. That means that we're going to get closer and closer to that five level 5 clubs. And they want the orb fountain. Alright, let's put a couple of those in. So let's put that beside the hot tub. Let's put another one just here along this path. So let's make sure it's lined up properly. There we go. And then one more over by this fountain area. Have it lined up. Perfect. Alright, so 3 orb fountains, 10,000 each. And it's not like we can't afford it. Let's actually make sure that our staff is pretty good. So we're going to go to campus. So they want 50,000. So let's do that. So we satisfied the pay request, and our pay is still pretty good. That should help with their experience bonuses as well. And hopefully get them closer to an A. So the training rooms are... How are we doing for teachers? So let's get the School of Thought ones going a bit more. Yeah, the janitors I don't have to worry about. They are keeping the campus very attractive. They're doing their job, and the higher the rank they are, the faster they clean up. So I don't really see any garbage on the ground, but... Okay, so Orbling 2. So we're still at 2 of 5 clubs, so it looks like we might not get there this year. But yeah, the experience bonus is only 10,000. we'll kind of see where it goes after this class and see if those teachers are really earning their pay. Yeah, there is a queue for some of the machines here, but what are you guys doing? You're just sort of like dilly-dallying in front there. Where is the guy here? Alright, so campus is level 27. Excellent. We are still waiting on the clubs, though. So once May is done, we'll just check the students' grades again. Yeah, I think occasionally you'll get some bug here where it's just... they seem to get caught in the animation. Either that or maybe I have the chair in a bad spot. So let's try moving the chair so it's not right in front there. Maybe the issue is that I just didn't do that right. So let's move the other things so that they're a little bit less difficult to reach. Alright, so we have that there, and then let's move this because we don't need a second garbage and hand washing station. So we'll put this one right here, and then move the other chair to here. So that should help quite a bit with movement in this lab. Alright, so we're at a B plus for some of these classes. The class is done. Let's see what our lowest grades are. So we still have some D's. Oh, I saw one that didn't pass. There we go. Okay, we are... yeah, it's just the D's I want to focus on right now. So yeah, that room is fine. And yeah, I think I made the same issue here where I have... let's put the desks... so let's make just a few little adjustments here. Have the desks here. Actually, no, that's where I want the chairs. So let's put the chairs in the corner. And the desk can go... yep, so, whoops. Just a few little adjustments. And it can make the class run a lot smoother, I think. So you can go against the wall here, and you can be flipped around, and go against the wall here. So there's plenty of room for you guys to move around, and that way you're not getting caught anywhere. And let's do the same with the last room. So it's probably just a little bit of bad planning as far as when I first made these rooms, and then I kind of just copied and pasted them rather than making new ones. So the problem persisted for too long. Alright, so everybody's going for tutoring still. Our average grade is B. We still have yet to hit the next club leveled up. And we have 6 extra applicants for next year, so... yeah, the school thought is still going. 6 applicants generated. And maybe get another marketer if we can. So let's get up to a 10th student, or 10th assistant. Iron bladder. Alright, we'll go with you. Okay, so let's make it so that the marketing... let's do a quick check through. So we want these guys working mainly in the library because that's their best skills. So the kiosks are not all that important, but the ones that are pastors we don't want working in the library. So let's get that cleared up. Let's get these guys not working in the library if they have marketing. And this one not working in the... okay, so you're all set. And this one is pretty good, so it's just the ones that have the medical or the pastor care but no library skill. We don't want wasting them, and we don't want to waste them in the library. And janitors we don't have to do anything with, and neither do we have to do anything with the teachers. But let's just make sure that the training room is still being fairly occupied. So, teachers, all set for training. Let's get the assistants to maybe pick up a few more skills. So let's get library management up, and let's get you to have aerodynamics. And then marketing, pastor care, first aid. Let's get you with aerodynamics, and yeah, just kind of speeding through these quickly, and then This might be a 2-year video, just because I would really like to get a little bit more progress on the 5 clubs. So we are down 2 of the benchmarks we have to hit. We did the book club already, and we did the power walking club, or the power nap club. Alright, so pick up the speed, guys. Get those clubs up. We have so much money that we don't really have anything to do with at this time, except maybe just put in, like... There's not really items that expensive that you can kind of burn through. So let's get the training pods upgraded. That will help the speed quite a bit. And everything else is pretty much done. So the only thing I would have to really add is to the computer lab, and maybe add that science unit to this one, because it's the only thing missing from this class. So let's put you in, and you're done. Alright, so the year is done. Let's check our awards. We finished off with the C, and no failures. Good. So, 6 awards still, 24 graduating, 100% pass rate, but we're still not up there for the clubs, unfortunately. And we need 60 or 55 to get up to level 7. So, let's get a few more School of Thought teachers, because that's what it's asking for. Binness and Dry Mouth, nope. Iron Bladder, but it's Dry Mouth. Squeaky Clean, we'll take you. And Research, we definitely don't need. And Squeaky Clean. So we have our teachers there. And let's just make sure that our teachers that need any training are going for training. So, level 6, and he has 2 inspirational speaking, so let's get you up. And let's get you having inspirational speaking as well. And you too. Alright, so we have some better teachers now. And hopefully that helps quite a bit with the grades. Let's get your marketing up. And that takes care of all the assistants. As for janitors, let's start getting them earning the aerodynamics so they're faster. And aerodynamics. Maintenance, we don't really need, or mechanics, we don't need anymore. Because with all the janitors that we have, they're good for basically everything now. Alright, so now they all have aerodynamics, and just keep getting that maintenance skill up, but they're the first ones that are going to be going into the machines. So managed courses, so 48 students, total of 149, well we can fit like 165. So as far as that goes, we're pretty good. Reset the default, so yeah, 48 is a good one to go with. Okay. Alright, so accept that, and there we go, start new year. So let's just hope that they do a lot better as far as the courses go, and looks like all the graduates haven't quite left yet. So we have all the new students arriving, as we're still waiting for the people that finished to leave. So the training is all set to be going, and the teachers are getting some of that in August, I mean. OmniCure is fully upgraded. The staff is going for any tutoring that they need to. OmniCure is good, and the training pods are going for upgrades already, so everything is basically set. I really don't need to add anything else to this course at the time. So we have a person that has been promoted to groundskeeper. Excellent. And let's maybe work on this a little bit and try and get the prestige up a bit. So since everything is essentially taken care of, let's add a few somewhat tedious items. Alright, so we have the more expensive one there. Let's put in the stereo. And we'll put that against the wall here so it's not interfering with the milkshake machine. And let's add another fridge. And let's put it there. And then the table, or not the table, the counter. Go with the white one. And then same with the sink. And we'll put the sink right here, and then put the microwave right next to the fridge. So, there we go. Student lounge is looking much better. Prestige level is 12, so that's good enough for that one. Alright, so we are right now in September. We'll see what kind of grades all the students get. Students are working in some of these areas. So we have some requests. So SU Party, reject. And the sci-fi film, we'll let them have that. Okay, so the sci-fi film is fine, but the SU Party is kind of a waste. They can basically stick with just having the Jasmine Odyssey, because that's the best one. Okay, what is this? Taking part in the Orb Club? Was that the thing that was there? I guess it was. Alright, so Student Lounge Party. Alright, you guys can have that. So we'll set that up, and now September is done, so let's quickly check and see where our students lie. Alright, the lowest grade is 3 Fs. So, let's get them up. Oh, year 4 has an F. That's not good. Alright, well, as long as they pass, it's not really a big concern. The main push right now is just to get the level 5 clubs. So, where do we stand on that? Yeah, sometimes I hate seeing that question mark in the red, because it usually means that there's some kind of error. Like if you kind of box somebody in and they're stuck, then you'll see that. But if you see it when it's just random, it really throws you off, because you don't know if there's some movement error, if they're stuck, or what it is. And if it's a student, it's a real problem, because you can't even just pick them up and move them. Okay, so assistant qualified in pastoral care, so let's maybe hire another assistant. Let's see, do we have one that has the pastoral care? Nope, but we do have 2 that have... Okay, so they're actually not that great. So Lollygagger, and this one has rapid, so let's get you in, and let's maybe train you in pastor care. So assistants, there we are, found you. Pastor care, there we go. And which ones are not quite leveled up? So let's get another first aid for you. Marketing, marketing. So we have 2 pretty decent marketers, and a few good librarians. Yep, things are definitely going good. The grades are somewhat increasing. It seems to fluctuate right now between C and B. So, I don't know. I think if it comes down to it, what I might have to do just to get the 2-star is probably during the summer break, if I can get the 5 level 5 clubs, maybe just expel a couple students, and that will get the grade up. Okay, so you have a real problem. So you're going for private tutoring as well as a couple other things. And we have 5 private tutor rooms, so let's maybe add a 6th. So let's put the other private tutor room right in here. And yep, we'll sell the 3 invalid items. And then we are just going to copy you over. So, private tutor room, flip you around. There we go. Alright, so private tutor room number 6. And they finished November, but did I check the grades yet? So, ooh, a few Fs now. That's a little depressing, guys. Here I am putting all this effort into trying to get you guys up to the A mark, and you're just pulling off Ds. So here we go. That's finished. And yep, just get all the Ds set to private tutoring if they need to go. And there we go. Okay, so continuing on. Average grade is now C+. Not great, but the attractiveness level is not really an issue at all for this one. Alright, so we hit 3. Okay, so which club hit level 3? So the book club, the orb club hit level 3, so let's remove the orbs and then just focus on the other 2. And then I think when that is finished and I'm done the 2nd star, I will start putting some of these back in. So we have another orb club here, and I think that was all of them. So 3. Was that all of them? Oh, here, 4. Okay. Alright, so let's get a couple more set for, just get more people in. So we had one nature one, and where is the other nature club? Let's put... Oh, I know there was one more around somewhere. Oh, right here. Alright, so 2 clubs to go. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this game still, even though it's almost at the end. But I am definitely looking forward to finishing it, because most games don't really take me this long. We'll see when I start doing some other ones, but yeah, I usually finish them a lot sooner than this. Alright, so let's get the School of Thought people up a little bit more, and then they can work towards that A. And then let's get some of the assistance training a little bit better. So library management, I think 5 is a good enough level for it. But let's work on some of the other skills a little bit more, get those up to 5 too. And okay, so that's good. And let's check the genders. So let's get some of them earning a little bit higher skill in aerodynamics. Okay, you're good. You only have 3 maintenance. Let's fix that, and there we go. Alright, so resuming the game. All the training pods are fully upgraded, and I think having 9 is more than enough. So even with 4 of the training pods, 15% learning power, so it should be 16, so there's already diminishing returns on that. Alright, I can put in the Holy Rollers. Honor Rollers. Alright, so after... Okay, so you're thinking of dropping out if you don't get some help. There we go, now you're getting some help. It would be nice if you could upgrade these things a little bit further. Because for a level that's kind of carrying on without finishing, it'd be nice if you could just be like, oh well, alright, well, it's taking too long, let's get you up to another 50%, and another 50%, and then just make the machines better and better. So the supercomputers don't upgrade, but the computer lab, 18% learning power, you think it would be a lot higher because you got 20% just of these two, and then, so 26% it should be, 29, so it should be 34%, but it's only at 18. Okay, so they did finish the class, and this person is thinking of dropping out. Let's just check our grades again, and just make sure we don't have any Fs, which we have 3 of. So let's get you sent to the medic, and just work on that. So we still need to get 2 more clubs upgraded, and once we get the book club put back in, we're probably going to see the grade jump up a fair bit. I might even get rid of the other clubs, because once I hit that achievement, I'm probably not going to need them anymore. I just have to get there. So this video is going to be a bit longer than usual, but I would like to at least make some good progress in the 2nd star. If not, just outright get it. Yeah, so I think that's... They really make it so that this level is going to be the longest one, just because of the star achievements you have to get. Getting 5 did seem... Okay, so we got the next one. Alright, so the next one we got, or the last one we have to get is... So the Nature Club is level 4, Book Club's level 5. Okay, so it's just the Nature Club that's the last one. So let's get rid of the shoes. And we have 1, 2, and 3 to get rid of. So there we go. Shoes are all gone. So it's just the Nature Club that we have to do. So we have 1 of those, 2 of those, and let's maybe copy 1 more, because I don't know if there is one here. So let's put another Nature Club where the shoe was, I think right here, and let's set it to priority so we can finally get this done. So 1 more to go, and then it's just grades, and hey, if they can actually get the level 5 club done, then I might call it by the end, or just expel some of our lowest students and try and get that average up to A. Because even though It's not graduates that I have to hit, it's an average. So if I take out some of our lowest level guys, then that might be the key to kind of cheesing that achievement. And we can always rebuild later. So we have a few months left to go. And whoops. So attractiveness is good. The C grade is a little bit alarming. But we are doing pretty good for this year. I mean, we only have three students out of 149 that we're not doing great. Okay, just gonna pause this for a second. Okay, so resuming the game, and yep, 4 of 5 clubs, so just a little bit more. Yep, you can see that they're leveling up pretty quickly. They're getting a lot of assignments done. The maximum capacity is 17. And let's put a couple more of these in since we have the money. There we go. So that library is pretty good, and let's see the other one. Where did I put the other one? Here it is. Okay, so a few more of these bookcases around. There we go. Actually, that can go a little bit higher up. Okay. So we are still at C plus average. And how far are we away from the last club? So it is the nature club that's getting pretty close. So hopefully they can finish that off by the end of the year. And then we'll just cheese the last little bit in the achievements. Okay, let's give them the sci-fi film and the student lounge party. And you know what? You guys can have an SU party, because why not? So, there you go. Lots of parties for you guys. Just quit asking. So, one more club to hit level 5. And we are at campus level 29. Ding! Level up. Just a little bit more. One more club. Oh, 10 extra applicants for next year. Okay, and oops. No, select the green screen. There we go. That can be upgraded to level 3, even though I'm not sure it has any purpose at this time. And let's just quickly check and see which teachers still need a bit of an upgrade. So, let's get you guys up a little bit higher, and let's get your inspirational speaking up. And the janitors are mostly good right now. So let's get the ones that are not quite up to 5 maintenance there. And that's just 1. And let's get a couple closer to level 5 for the assistants and the marketing directors. Okay, that takes care of all that. Huh, I thought I upgraded them all. Oh, one person is close to failing. Okay. Huh, I didn't see that coming. So, we don't want any failures. You guys have a little over a month to get there. So let's focus on that, get you guys into the private tutoring. And maybe we'll hire another School of Thought teacher. So, Drymouth, Gross, Lollygagger. Nope. Bottomless Pit. Nope. Drymouth, Weak Bladder but Squeaky Clean, and Iron Bladder. So let's get you in there. And let's send you for training. So, where are you? There we go. School of Thought. Let's get your inspiration up first. There we go. Okay. So we just need one more club, and then we should be able to get the second star if we can get that. Just have to cross our fingers and hope we get the last club up. So, still only level 4. I think, how many students are in clubs? So we have 30 that are in clubs. How many are not in clubs? Let's see. No club, only 2. So we might have to wait until next. Oh, no, we got it. Okay, so let's cheese this a little bit. We're going to go to our students, check out the grades, and the one. Actually, let's wait till the end of the year to do that because it'll get us another month of income, and then we'll just kind of see where we go from there. But yeah, this has been a bit longer of a video, but we are very close to the end of this game. So the attractiveness rating dropped a little bit, but we have so many people training that the janitors are keeping it fairly high regardless of how many students are on here. Okay, so once the year ends, then we'll just quickly see what we can do about the average grade and get rid of maybe a couple students just to get that up. But we'll give them a little bit more chance. Okay, so maintenance finished, and what do we have here? So speed walking track. Alright, well, do we even need that? Yeah, we'll throw a speed walking track in just for the heck of it. So we can go right here, and let's put another one. Where's a good spot? So, can it fit here anywhere? Not really comfortably. Okay, so we have 55 course points, which means that we should be able to upgrade. And it looks like we had a few failures. So let's upgrade to campus level 8, or school of thought level 8. Just quickly check. So reset that to the default. So we want 56 students. So we'll add a little bit more tuition. There we go. Apply that change and confirm. Okay, so that's done for that. Average grade is C+. Let's let the graduates all kind of filter out. Overview. So 4 people failed. Alright, well, we got rid of those people. And we got 5 awards. So now it's time to cheese this just a little bit. I don't usually like doing this, but let's wait till all the students that have to go are out. And then we'll quickly thin the herd a little bit. So while we're waiting for that, let's get the staff trained up. So you can go for another school of thoughts. You can go for some more inspiration. You're pretty good for library management, so let's get your aerodynamics up. And same with you. And let's get your first aid up. And that takes care of all them. Now janitors. Yeah, let's do you guys as well. Even though we don't really have to worry too much about you, we are going to get you all trained up in aerodynamics so that you are basically flying around the campus like whirlwinds. Alright, so the students are still filtering out. We are at an average of C+. So just hurry up, guys. Get off the campus. And how many people do we have coming in total? So 170. So I did add a couple more beds, I think. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 in that room alone. 90, 110, 125, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. So we're good as far as beds go. I think all the graduates are gone now. So let's just quickly trim some of the herd. So a D in year 4, let's expel you. And you're done. Let's get rid of some of the D's here. And see if that helps. Okay, so we're still at C+. But they are leaving the campus. So is that going to increase it or not? I don't know if it's increased it yet. I didn't really look like it's gone up so far. So maybe delete a couple of... Okay, so yeah, they are still here. So once they leave, then the grade should go up a little bit. Is it going up? Okay, so how many C's do we have? A lot of C's. Okay, let's try getting rid of some of these C's. So you can go. Yep. let's try and do 5 more, and then just see where we go for that. So, okay, let's see if that helped at all. Yeah, we might have to get rid of a few students. I'm not completely sure if that's making a big difference yet. So, it looks like it's just below the M, where the mark is. So we'll see if it builds up at all. So yeah, those guys are still leaving. Is it improving it at all? Okay, yeah, it is going up. So yeah, I am going to cheese this until I get the final star. And then, okay, so I need 2 more School of Thought teachers. So let's get rid of a few more students though. So we're going to expel until we get there. So let's get rid of the 54%ers. And let's go a little bit higher, just because we have a bit of catch up to do. So get rid of the 55s and see where we sit at that point. So yep, just a little bit of trimming the herd. I just wish they would go leave the campus a little bit quicker. So yeah, we are cutting down a fair bit of them. But we probably still will hire some more teachers. Yeah, so it is steadily going up, and we'll see where removing those students puts us. Like, how many A students do we have? Oh, we don't have any A plus students. And then, ooh, that's a lot of Bs, even though they're B pluses, and then quite a few Cs. So, you know, I think even with this, it probably isn't going to get me there. And then a lot of C's. So, it did put us up to a B, actually, so we're not too far off. So let's just do a little bit more trimming, and then we are getting a lot of students in next year. So, it will be a bit of rebuilding for the 3rd star, but I am definitely determined to get that 2nd star this level, this video. So, let's just keep trimming until we get there. And a little bit more. So let's get up to the ones that are at 60%. So that's probably the C pluses. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be leaving, which is definitely going to hurt financially for a little bit. But I mean, we're up to 2 million, so how much can it really hurt? And a few more. So we're almost up to the C pluses. And we'll see how that does as far as the grade goes, because I think we just kicked off like about 15 people or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and nobody leaving the other way. So about 14 people we just kicked off there, and the grade is slowly going up. So once we hit A, we're good, and then that'll be the 3rd star. So just waiting for them to sort of get off the campus, and then we'll see if we have to expel any more. I kind of hope not, because expelling them I don't really like doing too much. Okay, so we are still at a B. So a few more that are just in the C plus range. So let's get rid of you guys. And we are down to 83 students from like 140. But, oh well. Almost there. Almost there, just cheesing it. It's just getting that A is a little bit difficult. I was kind of hoping that by tutoring them, they would get there, but currently we don't have a big supply of A plus students. Which you would think we would, but for some reason, School of Thought is really difficult. So you pretty much probably have to get up to like level 6 or 7 as far as the teachers go to really get a steady supply of A plus students. So we are still at a B, and they are now off the campus. So a few more have to go. This is really cutting down our campus quite a bit here. But hey, it happens. So at least we're not losing any of our top students. So let's get rid of 7 more students. Actually, let's say 10. So let's 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so 10 more students are gone, and hopefully that's enough. Boy, I've never expelled so many. I wonder how that's going to affect the next year, or if it's going to show it in next year. They're crying. Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, I could have picked an easier course to go with, but I kind of wanted to stick with the school of thought and choose the hardest one. And right now it's sort of making it a little bit difficult because I have to get rid of so many students. None of them seem to be going this way, though. They all seem to be taking the top road. So 2 more going, and what does that leave us at? So we are still at a B, but the meter is building up. So a few more students have to go. So let's get rid of another 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's get rid of a few more. 6, 7. Boy, it feels like I'm losing so many students. But I am going to get 56 in for the next one. So that's probably going to help out quite a bit as far as building everything back up. And I was almost at capacity anyway, because I did see that mark at 56 students. So, almost there. A little bit more. Sorry guys, you're all going to be missed, but you didn't work hard enough to get me my A. So, the weakest have to be trimmed. Alright, so we are at a B plus now. We are definitely getting there. And once we get that second star, then we can call it for this video. But not quite there yet, so still at a B plus. Alright, a few more gotta go. Let's do 3 more. And got us down to 60 students. Aw, it's a shame. That guy was having a milkshake or something and then is like, "You're expelled." No! They tried so hard. Okay. See you guys. Maybe next time. Algebra flop. Okay. Alright, so still at a B plus and a couple more. So let's do, whoops. No, I don't want to delete any higher achievers, so let's get rid of 5 more. But we should be able to get back up to 100 even with 50. Okay, so that's 4 and 5. Okay, and one of them was fuming. Bursting, filthy, bored, peckish, fuming, angry about something, maybe getting expelled. But you were level 12 and year 3. So, yeah, the income's going to be a little bit lower for next year, but I think I already hit the, what is it, I think 80 or 90,000 you have to hit as a monthly profit. So if it does save, then that's going to be good. We'll have the first achievement out of the way, and then it's just a matter of whatever else it asks for the 3rd star. So once we get up to an A+, or an A, then we're all good to go. So, still a little bit more. Boy, we've had to get rid of so many students. It almost makes me sad. So, let's do another 5, I would say. Yep. And 5. So we're almost up to just the Bs. So I'm kind of hoping we don't have to get rid of any of those. But 5 more students are now going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one already left. So I'm hoping this is it. But we have a few more C students that we can cut if we need to. And by having so many teachers, it means that if any students do start off at the low end, then they're pretty much going to be guaranteed to get into the tutoring really quickly. So still at a B+. And let's see when this last one leaves. I just saw the marker go up a little bit more. And nope, a few more. Alright, so let's get rid of the last of the C's. And let's hope that that does it. Okay. Yeah, I wish I knew how many I had to get rid of right off the bats. But it was just a test in progress. So I didn't want to get rid of too many and overdo it. But we get to watch them leave, sadly. Cue the sad music. There we go. There's sad music as they're leaving. So hopefully this is enough. And so 1 is gone. Hasn't really gone up enough yet. 2. And we'll see when the last one leaves. Hopefully that puts us at an A average. Because we've been at a B+ average for a little while now. And is that enough? No, not quite. Alright, well, some of our B's are going to have to go. So let's get rid of the 70% and a couple of the 71s. So we're already down to 47 students from like 100. So we've gotten rid of a lot of people. So we're going to get rid of the 71% just to pretty much hope that we get there. Okay, so sorry guys, you will be missed. But yeah, that's definitely going to hurt. Well, yearly profit is expected to be 496. That's pretty high. But tuition, 1.5 million. So hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is the last of the students we have to expel. And we'll see where it goes. So come on, get up to that A. Just a little bit more. And is that it? Alright, there we go. So we got our second star in pretty much the saddest way possible. But we cheesed it just enough to get up there. So for 3 stars, we need, a bunch of A+ students graduate. And we have to get the campus up to level 35. And happiness up to 75. Well, I think we can do that. So there's going to be quite a few parties. We're going to try and get the A+ students graduating. How many in year 4 do we have? So only 12 students in year 4. Alright, well, that's going to be a little bit of a chore to get to, especially since I just trimmed the herd by so many. I don't know how many were in year 4, but I think it was probably like 30 or so. So I've got to get the A students, keep training up the staff so I can get there. And yeah, I have quite a few at level 5 already. But I think I'm just going to keep training them up and up and up and try and get to level 8 or so. And maybe that'll get us there. But that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time with hopefully a more positive video. Because this one, that was a really sad, depressing end. I just expelled like 50+ students. Thanks for watching. Bye.